Welcome. It's another January 14th. Till next year will be another January 14th. Welcome to Lexus's Talk Story Sesh. Yes, hold on a second. Always gotta clear the dust in the eyes. What a day, it's Saturday. I went and met with a friend that I knew. I've never met in person, but I did meet her today. Her name is Karen. She's a resident of Oahu, grew up in Oahu, and it was cool. We met on Clubhouse a few years ago through I used to have a room I do once a month now, only on the first, 7 p.m. Hawaii time, where I read letters of encouragement. And before I used to do it every day. Yeah, every night at 7 p.m. I would read 10 letters. Now it's once a month, 5 letters. So that's how we initially met and stayed in touch, and it was pretty cool getting to meet somebody from the digital world. Now it's real, it's physical, in the physical realm, and so that was awesome. We had a great time talking, a lot of conversation, and yeah. And after that, so I took the bus and went to, of all the places I wasn't sure if I was going to go while I was here, was Waikiki. Man, can I just say, there's what people think about what it means to live in Hawaii, beaches and all that stuff, and sunsets and stores and the Rolex stores and the Tesla stores, and where you can buy jeans for $1 billion a piece. Of course, that's a little over exaggeration. It's incredible. So that is what people think of Hawaii. But Hawaii, that's just the most forward-facing thing that people come here to experience. There's life. You gotta live life here. One of my friends from the east side of the country, where it's really cold now, asked, how do you get used to this? I'm like, you get used to it. A month in, and it's just same old same. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It becomes the norm, your new norm. As the saying goes, when a luxury experience becomes necessity. That's right. When a luxury experience becomes necessity. And that's life. And you gotta live life here. You gotta make money. And because of all this tourism and everything, it ain't cheap to live here. You gotta figure out what to do. Or you have to have a really good job. I just happen to have a good job for these 4 months that I'm here. Yeah, working at the state Capitol. And yeah, that was an interesting experience today. Going to Pearl City, checking the mall out there, meeting a friend, having a great talk session about just emotions and the necessity. That was an elongated word. The necessity of understanding how to work with our emotions and our feelings, because man, you do some wacky doodle-doos. You can end up in jail really fast when you don't know how to work through your emotions. Yes. Learning how to work through your emotions, I believe, is a superpower we humans possess. And these last couple of weeks, I've been put to the test on everything I've been putting together of how to do that, practically speaking, especially for the people who are stuck in their brain and not much with their heart, and how to connect those two this way. I'm not sure if I could help somebody going this way, because I'm not quite there. When somebody's really in tune with emotions and just can't even be in a crowd with a bunch of people. There was that I think that was my first of the evening. Yeah, and so experiencing all these differences in these last couple weeks has showed me the importance of it. And today's conversation with my friend, it was, again, very quickly, when you can't handle your emotions and you just let them roll with you, let them roll you over, oh boy, the sun will set on you really quickly. I tell you what, the piece of whatever will be gone, and you will do some crazy shady, okay? I said shady, not tea. You'll do some shady stuff and end up in jail really quick. You could be a great person, but do something silly because you fell into, you let your emotion take control. Yeah. And so this is the next phase, is sharing this. And I know I've been saying for the last couple of videos, but it's okay. You know what? It is okay, homie. Homie, it's okay that I haven't really dived into it. What I do want to leave you with today, okay? What I want to give to you today is this. We are all born with emotions. Our well, see, these two fingers don't count, so I'm going to go like this, because these two fingers, they got blown off a little bit. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We are born with 8 base emotions. And the purpose of those emotions is to get us to act. They're like the steps. When you come into a house or come into an apartment building, into any steps, when you walk into a building and you know there's going to be steps, emotions are like those steps. You got to walk up them. You got to do something with them. And if you don't, oh boy, even if the steps go up in life, they like flip over. And if you let the emotions run you, you just get pushed over and start rolling down the steps. Something's got to happen. Something's going to have to happen. You're not going to not do something with an emotion. You're born with it. You got a physical connection from your spine into your head. You're going to do something. With that being said, then we create feelings. An emotion, if you're experiencing a situation and it triggers an emotion, then you have to define the situation. And there's a whole equation we're going to go into that. We go through, like, do I like this? Do I like, dislike? Is it comfortable, uncomfortable, safe, dangerous? Do I stay? There's a whole thing that we go through. That's what creates a feeling. And so that feeling then is a definition stored in our brain. And so that next time something similar happens, guess what? Boom, you don't need to think. And it's not a reaction, it is a response. When you, boom, quickly just react, or when you respond really quickly to a situation, you already have that definition. You already have that feeling in there. Okay? And yes, there are going to be times, dear friend, where you'll feel something new and you're wondering, what do I do with this? And if you don't do anything with it, life will give you an equation in which you're going to have to live by it. I find it interesting talking like that. I have to be like a little stuck up. Yes, ma'am. Oh dear, this is a little crazy. That's right, I love accents. And so emotions are there to help you do something. If you don't do something, it becomes a feeling so that you could do something next time, okay? That's why it's so easy to confuse emotions and feelings. What's happening? Is this emotion? It's feeling? Well, it depends. You have to learn. You have to figure this out, how your system works. Imagine you're walking at night. Like today, I was just walking back home, and all of a sudden I could see this, and it sounded like it was like right next to me, and I was consciously aware, because there's a bunch of dogs here like that, but because it happened so quickly, I could feel that part of my brain just like take over, like physically feel where it was. And it was like, boom. And then I see it was behind the fence. I'm like, good to go. And all of a sudden, I just kept on walking. Emotions are there to serve us to act right now. Emotions, the 8 base emotions. What are they? Our 8 base emotions, I'm going to open up my handy dandy tool of a cellular device and quickly bring it up, as quickly as I can, of what those are. Because it's about time I share them with you, y'all. Okay? Emotions, the purpose of emotions, I'm going to reiterate this again. Remember, guys, the purpose of our emotions is to get us to act now on something. When we don't act, we have to create a feeling. Feeling takes time to define it. Even if you do, you might even do it just subconsciously. But yo, bruh, y'all gonna do it. And so, get to the chopper. Hopefully you hear the chopper. And I am looking. Show more. I want to see more. Encouraging. Show more. Okay, let's see. There we go. Is it? No, it's not fixing others. I got so many PDFs that I created over the years to help me use emotions. That holy moly tamale, brother, man. Let's see. Ba-dum-bum. Wow, I got some cool stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Fake life intensity, that's another one. Our base needs. Let's see, is that under the base needs? I know there's another one that I have that's like 28 pages long, this PDF. Nope, that's not that one. But we're going to get into that too. Show more. You know, sometimes you should be ready. Other times, well, you know what? Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I didn't. Oh, well. Oh, symptomization? No, it's not symptomization. Because that, my friend, is not symptomization. Encourager's box. Me? Go with the flow of life. No, that's not it. Fake life intensity PDF. Our base needs PDF. The symptomization method. For some reason, I can't find it. There it is. It's under self-pity. So it's opening up right now. Oh, that one is 8 PDFs. Okay. Embrace yourself, because here it is. Fear. Rage. Now, these are emotions. These are physically wired into us that go into our brain. And yeah. Disgust is the only one that stops at the base of our right here, and our body reacts to it as like to a virus, which is interesting. So disgust is outside the 7 that Panksepp wrote. Pretty sure Dr. Panksepp, cool dude. So he figured that there is fear, rage, sadness, and under sadness that's like panic, grief. So fear, rage, and sadness. Fear, gotta do something about that. Rage, you're gonna have to act on that. Sadness, that's where a lot of times we don't act and we just sit still, and we create feelings, aka definitions, which we call feelings, and then we act on that every time we have that same experience. Then we have the fun stuff, the play circuit. So these are all circuits in us, in our bodies. The care circuit, like, that's a need. If you don't feel your care circuit, or you're gonna have to, okay? You're gonna have to. You got no choice. And then seeking, achieving stuff. And then lust, sexual desire. That's right. Fear, rage, sadness, disgust, play, care, seeking, lust. You got no choice. You got to do something about those, okay? Y'all got to do something about it. When I say y'all, I mean me. Y'all's I, y'all's I's, uses. You got it now. Emotions are there to make you do something. When we don't do anything, which is most of the time, we create a feeling. And then feelings upon feelings upon feelings upon feelings. That's why, I guarantee you, once I start doing lives with people, you'll start seeing this. And by the way, if you want to do a live on, if you have a reoccurring, what you might call emotion or feeling in your life, like this thing keeps coming back again and again and again, I'm more than happy to do a live, it has to be live, to lead you through this process. And you'll see how interesting it is, how layered it is of these definitions. And we live by them. Not consciously, but very subconsciously. And we wonder, why are we feeling so much anxiety? Why can't we sleep and all this stuff? Again, I'm not claiming to be a doctor or anything. I didn't go to school for any of this. I just recorded my experience, my journey, so that's what you're going to get if you stick around. And you should stick around. Click the subscribe button, the like button, the high five button. Yeah, whoosh. High five. That was my version of digital high five. Make sure to give me a high five in 3, 2, 1. Whoosh. Okay, we're at 15-minute mark almost. 14 minutes and 33 seconds and counting. Emotions, gotta get you to do something. When we don't, we start creating feelings. That's what's up. That's about all I got to share for today. Yeah, that's what's up, y'all. I hope you have a great night until tomorrow or the next video. Peace.